Welcome back to the Harpreet Singh Show. Today's guest is here to share her story about her insecurities and challenges she's faced with her weight. She is now on a weight loss journey and has gone viral on YouTube in order to inspire other women to achieve a healthier body. Please welcome Christina Chandni.
Thank you so much for having me, Tamfree.
Hi, Christina. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks.
So let's talk about your childhood and growing up. How was your lifestyle like, and how are people treating you?
Okay, so growing up, when I was really young, I was definitely spoiled. I'm an only child, so I definitely got every toy I wanted. As though I got a little bit older, I was involved with soccer or basketball, especially my favorite, Bollywood dancing. I was always chubby, even through these activities, through these sports. Through that journey, I got comments, oh, maybe if you just lost a little bit more weight, your dance would look this much better. Maybe if you just lost a little bit more weight, look how beautiful your face is. Kind of always some comments like that. It went from that to, as I got a little bit more older, don't you ever want to get married one day? How are you going to get married with a body like that? That's just not what society wants. You could just be a little bit better. Then when I was 19, I unfortunately had an incident where I broke my foot. At that point is where I went from being a little bit overweight, a little bit chubby, to extremely overweight.
Wow. So you're already feeling so insecure about yourself, and then on top of that, you're not receiving the right support. So what would you say is a more appropriate way for family members or siblings or even friends to approach somebody, about their weight, or just support them?
Yeah, I think it's really hard once you've officially made that negative correlation with that person and you've made that comment of, oh, you just be a little more beautiful if, or you just be a little more better if. It's really hard to come back from that and now say, oh, but now I'm just saying it because I want you to be healthy. That person's always going to think what you're doing. So at least in my case, what I would recommend is don't make that person feel there's something's wrong with them. That, oh, you just be perfect if, or if you just fix this. You have to truly accept that person. You have to truly love that person I feel, to be able to truly help them. So I would have preferred not hearing, oh, you've been more better if, or you know what, you're an amazing dancer. You are a beautiful person, period. Not exactly. You are a beautiful person if this. And I'm not saying to lie or to be delusional, but I just think when you accept someone, period.
Exactly. So once you broke your foot, you had this injury, you gained a lot of weight after that. What inspired you to go and start your weight loss journey?
It was actually a few years after I broke my foot, and I got this amazing job opportunity as a marketing director, and this job truly showed me things about myself that I was completely unaware of, that I had these things inside of me. So totally surprised myself, totally surprised the people around me. And through that confidence and my amazing boss, I got so much more confident, and I was like, you know what, I'm in my prime right now. Like, I am kicking butt with this job, and I'm gonna take that now and focus a little bit more on myself, and I'm gonna start this journey. And through a few close friends, with their support, they actually really pushed me, like, put it out there. Think about all the other girls you can help who maybe, when I was 13, 14, I was going through this, and I was like, is there anyone else who truly feels this? So they really pushed me, and that's, I was like, you know what, if this can help even one more person, I'm happy.
What are you doing now to pursue your weight loss journey? Are you exercising, dieting? What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm doing a bit of both. So I have a personal trainer, and that personal trainer provides me with a meal prep and a diet plan. So I do some of their meal preps, some of my own that I make for myself, and we all have a social life, especially me. I am not giving that up. So it's all about balance, and honestly, I know everyone says this, but it's truly about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Yes, sometimes I have to make those sacrifices, and they kind of suck sometimes, but it's always worth it in the end. So I try to focus on healthy eating, smaller portions, and keeping on track with my gym.
Okay, so you're healthy eating, you're doing your exercise and everything, and I know when you start a weight loss journey, it's very hard, and a lot of people think it's too hard sometimes and maybe even impossible. So what do you do to make it easier? Do you have cheat days? What do you do?
What I'm lucky enough to do is with my trainer is I do more training with my trainer than I do myself going to the gym. Because then for me, it keeps it as an appointment. So I'm like, yeah, I can't miss that. I'm canceling on somebody else's time. So I love my workouts with my trainer. And in terms of what I do for myself with my meals, is the meal prep is great because it's already right there made for you. And the times that I have to make my own food, I try to do it earlier in the day so I don't get to that hungry point. And honestly, it's all about time management. If you can keep your meals so you're not starving and then you're eating, obviously it's going to be harder to make the right decisions.
Okay, so it's just about that balance and that time management. That's what makes it easier for you. Mm-hmm. For sure. And then do you have your cheat days here and there? Do you treat yourself to some good food once in a while?
Yes, I definitely do. Sometimes, I'm cheating once during the week.
Okay.
I try not to. I try to push myself to go clean for 2 to
Yeah.
3 weeks, and then you feel like you deserve that cheat meal at the end of that week. But you know what? The most important thing to remember is life happens, and you know, even Monopoly gives you 2 free jail cards. So you can give yourself a few jail cards and give yourself a certain amount of time you're allowed to use those jail cards. But I wouldn't say every day or every week. I don't think that's right. It's all about moderation.
Right. So I know you've mentioned in your YouTube videos, I've watched many of them,
Thank you.
I know you talk about mindset. Now, when it comes to a weight loss journey, it's not just about your diet, it's not just about exercise, it's about your mental state. What is the importance of having a good mindset?
Honestly, I think that's the most important thing. You can have the best trainer, you can have the best meal prep, the best meals. If you're not in that right positive mindset, you're not going to go nowhere. Whether I'm going to see my trainer, I'm going to the gym myself, I'm making my meals, or I'm trying to eat my meals, it's part of my process, every daily routine to get myself in that truly positive mindset. It doesn't matter what anyone says to me, any negative feedback I get, I'm on this positive route and I'm going to stay there. And sometimes it's hard, just like staying clean eating is hard.
Yeah.
But you have to stay focused and you have to keep yourself in check. No one else is going to do it for you.
For sure. And now, how has your progress been like, you know?
It's been really good. The summer was a little bit difficult. We had so many weddings and different activities that were going on, but I maintained the little bit that I did lose. So from the most recent time now, so past 1 month, I've actually lost 10 pounds. And I've lost, I think, the inches are vary throughout, but the feeling that I feel, I can run up my stairs, no out of breath. I can do so many things that I could never do before without getting a little bit hot or sweaty or out of breath, and that is what feels amazing. Clothes definitely fit a whole lot better. So it's amazing. I'm truly falling in love with this process, which I didn't think was possible for someone who's as lazy as me.
And it's all about progress, right? That's what makes us feel good. So what would you like to say to anybody in your position that's out there and that feels like, you know, they aren't able to live a healthier and happier lifestyle?
Honestly, it gets better. I promise you, as low as you are, you can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Get yourself in that positive mindset. Even if it's your parents, your family, your friends who are those negative people in your life, yeah, you might not be able to cancel them out, but you can make your own voice in your own head that much stronger.
That's very well said.
And if that still doesn't work, check out my YouTube and that'll make you
that's
feel
what
better.
I was going to ask you, like, how can people join your journey and how can people follow you?
So I'm public on Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find me by searching Christina Chandni, just my name, and I'll pop up and you can see all my vlogs and all my progress there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us today, and I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your journey.
Thank you so much. Thanks again for having me.